Hey guys, welcome to my another video on Bee Swarm. I know I haven't uploaded in months on Bee Swarm yet because I have a lot of schoolwork and I just haven't been in the mood to make videos for like 7 months. I know. So yeah, today we're gonna talk about boosting and the tips and tricks for like mid game and late game players. Kind of like like they're beginning to enter the end game. So yeah, so let's just talk about boosting first. Boosting is really good for getting your honey up like right now and getting a lot of pollen. So what you want to do is probably defeat Mondo Chick right here first, because it gives you capacity and convert rate and mostly importantly pollen. And don't waste your glitters on like just one. Don't always use your glitters because most of the times I just go up to the mountaintop field and use the white field booster thingy. That gives a random field to boost, and for really and spider field is always a good boost field to boost because it's only white flowers. And I'm not talking like sunflower, which has a little red and a little blue in it. This is just white, all white, so it's really good. And coconut has a little bit of red and blue too, but Spiderfield is 100% white, so it's really good for white boosting. And when you're boosting, you want okay. So when you're boosting, after you use your field booster, I got spider field boost, so it gave me times 2. If it gives you times 1, when you get to that field, use your glitter so you can get a times 2. I got a times 2, so I use my glitter and get a times 3. And also depends on what field you're in. If you're like, for example, in mountaintop boosting, you want to use both of your red and blue extracts. For red, because it's a only red. It's a 50-50 red and blue. What's it called? Field. But this it's a white field, so I use my tropical drink to boost my white pollen. And I always only use, and most of the times I only use my micro converters on fully boosting. And boosting, when you want to boost, you want to go when you're like around like mid game. I think you really want to go like a full boost. I think once in a while, like if you're like not that good, you probably want to do like a full boost like every like week maybe. But I can do my plan to get a lot of honey for Beesmith is to fully do at least 1 full boost every day, and sometimes maybe even 2. So and a full boost gives me a lot of honey too, so that's really good. So yeah, always use. So if you I don't really go for like half boost or just like with like if you're only with glitter, it's not really worth it, because once you place down your glitters, it doesn't give you it gives you a lot, but not as much when you're fully boosting. So you want to make it your glitter worth it and use your all other boosts like oil. Whenever I use a glitter, I probably and definitely probably will use my glue and oil. Yeah. And I usually don't. I only have 1 super smoothie, so I don't use them. And I never use my purple potion because I just never think of it. Whenever you're fully boosting, I'm trying to get Windy Bee right now because I donated my second spirit petal to the Wind Shrine. So I've already donated like 50 cloud vials, trying to get the Windy Bee egg. So once I get the Windy Bee egg, I would definitely do clouds in this field to give me more pollen. And when you have clouds can also do your sprouts for you too. But right now I'm grinding for gummy boots, which cost like 300 glitter too. And I need my sprouts to craft a glitter, so I'm saving my sprouts up. So yeah, when you're fully boosting, I think you really want to use plant a lot of sprouts, because you know you get a lot of haste when you're fully boosting, and getting a lot of haste means you can pick up more tokens faster. So yeah, and sometimes if you just need like materials like my blueberries and pineapple over here. I usually just macro, just look up a random video on how to macro and stuff. So yeah, I macro too, like a lot of times, but sometimes I don't feel like macroing because sometimes my macro goes off the field. So that's why I use my auto clicker. Alright, basically when you're boosting, before you boost, you want to double reset, which gives your bees the max energy. Like, see, my diamond bee and bumblebee is out of energy, so it means that less bees are in the field, which gives me less boost. So you want to double reset before you fully boost to get your double reset, which means reset, wait for your bees to go in the hive and sleep, and then reset again so they're at full energy. That way they can stay in the field for longer. And I'm not really a end game player because I don't have my SSA first. SSA stands for Supreme Star Amulet. So when I get my Supreme Star Amulet, I get a passive, and that passive helps me and I'm going to decide on what color hive I want to go for. So right now, like mid game players, don't decide on what hive color you want to be, and don't change it yet before you get the SSA. Like once you get the SSA, you can like research some stuff on what color hive you should be. And yeah, now that's how you boost. Now let's talk about tips and tricks. So like tips. So when you're boosting, just like grinding, you can jump, place. Like see, sometimes when you see, it says cannot place sprinklers this close to each other, but when you jump and place, such as first like here, jump and boost, you can place it really close. But jump and click, see, really easy to use. So jump and click, jump and click, jump and click, jump and sprinklers. Alright, so always place down your sprinklers whenever you're in a field, and it doesn't matter and when you're boosting especially, you want to place down your sprinklers, because let's just place down our sprinklers over here. 2, 3, 4. Alright, now there's no sprinklers in this field. Let's see how fast the flowers go down. Alright, so we see a little bit going down, but not that much right now. So yeah, alright. The flowers eventually grow back, but whenever you don't have sprinklers, they just go down really fast and doesn't come back up as fast. See, the field's already getting a little dent in it. See, so you always want to place down your sprinklers whenever you're grinding or boosting. Definitely when you're boosting. And another thing is whenever you're just grinding with your friends, if you have a friend or someone in the field with you, you always want to throw your jelly beans with them so they can eat it, and you can get jelly bean love, which gives you really good boost. And they can throw the jelly beans itself gives you boost like this: red pollen, white pollen, which is really good. So yeah, and tips are always get your daily do your memory matches. Always do your memory matches. Even as a mid game, even as a close to end game player, I still do my memory matches because it's really good. You can get a lot of free stuff, and plus there's pre-crafted stuff. Like what the, bro? What's the chance of that? Bro, that's actually pretty good. See, I got a pre-crafted oil, I got tickets. So yeah, it's always good to do your memory matches. They only cost a few $1,000. I mean honey. Yeah, and there's one over here in the sprinkler shop. Oh, what the? Yo, what the heck? Okay, that's... Bro, what the heck? Ow. Bro, what the heck was that? What the heck was that about? Okay, that was really weird. And always be okay, aside from that, always be crafting stuff whenever you're grinding. Whenever you're just in the game, this timer always runs. Always be crafting gumdrops and glue, oil, all that stuff. Oh yeah, and also another tip, if you're ever grinding for vicious bee, most of the time during night, a vicious bee will spawn, like right here. I got one spawn. Before, oh, it's gifted. Alright, another tip is before you go fight that vicious bee or windy bee, wait for your bees to come. So yeah, like that. And it's gifted. Dang. Gifteds always give you more stingers. Gifteds are really rare too, though. Bro, what is my luck today? Imagine if I just get like get a windy bee, get my windy bee egg like today. That would be insane. Like my luck today, like with the memory matches and that other memory match, gifted vicious bee. Sheesh. So sheesh. Alright. Now, I'll tell you how to find your vicious bees in a sec after I do this. Yeah, yo. 9 stingers. See, that's a lot. Alright, so whenever you see it turns nighttime, use that red cannon over there. Oh, and I just fell. Alright, so what you want to do is use that red cannon to go to mountaintop if you can. So once you get to mountaintop, check if there's a spike on mountaintop. If there's not, head over to cactus field, and if there's not spike there, which there isn't, and go to rose. Check rose if there's a spike. If there's not, head to clover field, and sometime clover field there might be a vicious bee, and sometimes in spider too. If it's not in spider, check pepper. If it's not in pepper, that means a vicious bee didn't spawn that time, so you gotta wait until next time to get a vicious bee. That's the easiest way to find a vicious bee. Where'd that sprout go? Oh yeah. Also, whenever you're just like walking around the map and you see a sprout, if you're not in a hurry, always do your sprouts. Like they drop stuff, and sometimes they even drop pre-crafted stuff. Like pre-crafted stuff is always really good drops, like especially from like mobs and stuff. So yeah, let's just do this sprout real quick. And if you ever see like a noob trying to do a sprout, maybe like help them out a little bit and know your side of the field, to like, you know, maybe like they have a side of the field that they're gonna collect, and just don't run over noobs that trying to collect some gifts like tokens and stuff. Like noobs really need it to help them with their bees and stuff. So yeah, just know your space between you and them, and don't collect stuff that you know that they're trying to get. Alright, so yeah, and then if it's the vicious bee, if it's not in pepper patch, that means it didn't spawn. I already did my memory match today. Not today, but alright. If now we're gonna talk about windy bee. So is that supposed to be like that? Is it always like that? I don't think it's always been like that. Did on it? Alright, whatever. So, I don't think that's gonna be like that. So, anyways, if you don't, whenever you're just like needing a windy bee and you look at the chimes, alright. If the chimes, like these things, these can move. If these are moving, when someone's not like no one has donated to the wind shrine in a little bit, and the chimes are moving, that means there's a windy bee somewhere in the fields. If someone hasn't donated in a bit, but if someone has donated and it's still moving after like a minute or so, that means windy bee is in one of the fields. And how to check for windy bee is, people already know this, but I'm just gonna say it. Check for clouds over fields and look inside the clouds. If there's a windy bee like this inside the cloud, following the cloud inside, that means jump in it and then jump in the cloud, and then you can fight windy bee. Oh yeah, and also every day if you can do coconut really fast, like in like 10 minutes or so, that's gonna be really helpful, because windy bee, a lot of the times windy bee comes over to coconut field, and you don't want coconut crab to disturb you from and killing your windy bee. So yeah, you always want to take out your like coconut crab first thing from the day, or maybe like, because boosting there is also pretty good, but not as good. So yeah, it's actually a field that windy bee goes to a lot of the time, so you don't want coconut crab to disturb your run with the windy bee. So yeah. And another thing, if you want to get like a lot of royal jellies or like just a little bit of honey, it's a kind of tip for noobs. Always do your bug runs, and if you don't know what a bug run means, alright, let me show you. I think I'll just do my bug run. So go to every field that has like a little mob in it. I wouldn't recommend doing like a stump snail or something, but if you can do coconut, because stump snail takes a lot of time, so I don't think you want to include stump snail in your bug run. But if you can do coconut in just like a few minutes, that you can probably include in your bug run. So yeah, first kill that ladybug, kill all the bugs in each stage, like here. I know that dandelion and sunflower does not have mobs in it, so that way I won't go in there because there's no bugs to defeat. And then blue flower. If you can do king beetle really fast, also you might want to do him real quick. Collect the blueberries because they're gonna be good for crafting. All right, let's check if my king beetle has spawned. Yep, it has. So just run around him. Wait for your bees to kill him. Yo, bro, what are my bees doing? What are my bees doing? Dang, they really are trash. What are my bees doing? Alright. Collect it. And yeah, I got some good stuff from here. And honey is always good because it's literally the main currency of the game. Alright, after we've done the first zone, let's go to the 5B zone. There is mob in every single field in the 5B zone, so yeah. Get that rhino beetle. Beetle, yeah. And then get the spider, but I already gotten it. So yeah. If you seem like my times are different than yours, it's because I have a gifted vicious bee, and gifted vicious bee, the hive bonus, let me just show you. The hive bonus is minus 15% monster respawn time. So yeah, it takes off the time of the monster respawn time, so that way monsters spawn faster. Alright, now we'll go to 10B zone. I don't recommend doing the stump snail, but if you want to, yeah, it's gonna take a few hours. Alright, do the mantis and rhino beetle. Dang, that gave me no blueberries at all. Like, nice. All right. Focus tokens are always good, cause it gives you more critical chance. It gives you more critical chance for critical hits on like beetles and stuff. So yeah. Now we'll do Pine Field has it. There is a werewolf here. Werewolf goes for like can run all the way anywhere in the 15B zone. So yeah, just watch out for him. If you ever so bug runs are really good for like tickets and all that other good stuff. So yeah. Now we're just gonna go to here, Mantis. Mantis, go kill them. I just hate it when bugs like die in midair. Then I'll have to jump to get my like honey and stuff. Alright, now I come to Rosefield. I don't usually do them in order. I just go in random ways because it's easier for me, but I'll just do them in order. Oh, I already killed them. I'll just do it. Okay, now if Mondo Chick takes about an hour to spawn, so whenever you're like doing your bug run and Mondo Chick spawn, I think you should do Mondo Chick first. So that way it's easier. Mine spawns in 22 minutes. If you ever want to like do like a lot of Mondos, like probably do like a server jump, because different servers have different times for their Mondo chickens. Always use your field boosters as there is nothing. There is on it, and there's a memory match up there, but you gotta parkour your way up there, and only during nighttime these moons will light up and and then you can do your memory match. So yeah. And there is nothing in Pepperfield, but there is coconut trapping if you want to do it. So yeah, and also do your ant challenge. Ant challenges are always really good. So it gives a good music. It gives like a more. It's like a good. It's like okay music. It just changes from the normal Beast Swarm music. Alright. I usually I have a quest from Blackbird that's gonna take forever because I really do suck. I've had this since like 7 months ago, and I only started playing like a week ago. So I really only started like to play again and during like week or two, like 1 week or 2 weeks ago. I don't know. But yeah, I've only recently started to play. And yeah, and I still have that quest. Shoot. Giant, just gotta avoid the ants and let your bees do the work. Get a little closer to the ants, and stay away from the army ants and flying ants, cause they can actually attack you. Fire ants just block their path. And these ants, like that random, just an ant, not flying ant or anything. Oh shoot, why is it going up so much? Fire ants just walk in a straight path until their path is blocked. So yeah. Giant ants are stronger version of like flying ants or something. Flying ants can move like way faster, but ants and fire ants can only move in one direction until their path is blocked, and then they just turn around. Oh shoot. And if you ever think like, oh, the lawnmowers can just run over the ants, it can't. It doesn't. The lawnmowers doesn't help you. It doesn't help you get rid of the ants. It literally kills you. Oh. And that red flashing means lawnmower if you haven't noticed yet. So yeah, always avoid your lawnmowers before you. So like if you see a red flashing, get out of that lane like that, so you don't have to deal with it. Like you don't have to like rush out. My game is really laggy. Oh shoot, it's there again. I can collect the pollen really fast, so that's why. But I can't kill the bees as fast, so I have to wait. And there is a time limit. And the more points you get, the better your amulet's going to be. Oh shoot. Shoot. Always get your haste up, cause I hate it when I lose my haste. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that lawnmowers. Alright. Shoot, oh my gosh. I'm literally getting run over. Alright, I think there's... Alright, kill those ants. Alright, just 2 more ants. Oh shoot. Just 2 more ants until the Supreme Star. Alright. Now if I die, the more score you get, the more Supreme Star amulet you get. The better your Supreme Star amulet is. Shoot, these are coming in fast. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Concentrated on not getting run over. Alright, Supreme Star Meal. Let's check this out. Convert rate is definitely better. Critical power, critical chance. Critical power, pollen. White pollen. Alright, I really like the white pollen. It is better, and and it gives you some honey and blueberries and jellies. Alright, let's replace it because it's way better. Alright, 5 million more. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I don't really like it. I don't really like the ant field because it just sucks. Because the ant field just sucks because you have the ants also fighting. So yeah, I really hate this quest. My highest score, 100. Yeah, I think that was that my highest score? Probably. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's my new score. Oh yeah, every day, you should really use your glue dispensers. Not the glue dispensers, cause it gives you unlimited gumdrops, too, like for 3 minutes. It gives you like unlimited goo for like 3 minutes. So yeah, do that when you're, do that glue right before your boost. Yeah. Alright. How much more ant passes do I have? Oh, I have 5. I can do that. Alright, and also your sprinklers just despawn when you die. Alright, I think that's gonna be it for this video. Alright, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next Bee Swarm video. Bye.